in present times. What? It's a gift I never expected. The funniest, and frankly also by far the most cynical birthday venom of my life. Gift has totally different meanings in English and German. The word takes a rapid twist as it moves between the languages, going from present to poison, exposing both sides of giving. After all, most gifts have barbs. Few come unconditionally. I wasn't sure it would happen, even if his actions made it likely. That's why I said before that I have nothing for you. I was about to give up, but I just got the confirmation. A mild version, apparently, but still. My sister's delight barrels down the phone, bridging the thousands of miles that separate us. With what she, a doctor heading a medical practice for an Aboriginal community in Western Australia, gives me, the ambiguity of gift is emphasized as never before. It is her second call today. During the first, a short while earlier, she apologized that she had unfortunately not managed to arrange anything special for me. Too much corona prep, she'd said. The Aboriginal people for whom my sister provides medical care are especially vulnerable because many have underlying health conditions, including diabetes and chronic heart conditions. These illnesses are a legacy of colonialism. Dispossessed of their land, separated from families, and forced to abide by the rules of white settlers, Aboriginal people were unable to maintain their traditional ways. The damage was immense, and even as Australian government policy towards Aboriginals has started to change, ruptures remain. Many Aboriginal people are still affected by the long history of mistreatment and make poor life choices that exacerbate bad health. Therefore, they are generally much more likely than non-Indigenous Australians to get very sick from any flu and to need hospitalization. The coronavirus could be devastating for such communities. I haven't had time for much else, my sister said. Even when I get home from the clinic, I'm working on emergency plans. Sorry, Pri. I understood, even if I did feel a pang of disappointment. Though actually, by that stage in the day, I didn't expect a gift from anybody. My father had forgotten even to wish me. Since this is an almost annual aberration, it no longer troubles. But for the first time ever, my mother hadn't called either. She had been in total isolation for 3 weeks, so I imagined she had simply lost track of days, let alone dates. I assumed time had similarly warped for some dear friends who always remembered, but hadn't this time. No matter, my sister intends to make up for it all. First, Shepherd Bojo let the herd keep grazing as usual in potentially poisonous meadows as long as they kept some distance from each other. But he himself got a bit too close, and now he's got it! I butt in. Happy birthday to you, my sister sings. We both dissolve in hysterics, and then, just as quickly, sober up. Ashamed. Until we remember that instead of taking precautions, one government official had announced that they would put up tents for the dead in Hyde Park in case the morgues couldn't handle the bodies. When Bojo ended up in hospital, that fit of hilarity seemed all the more callous, as indeed did this story, already written and submitted. Let's wait, I said to the publisher, even as I wondered, for what? Does time alter the facts? Does everything change because a life is under threat? Does untimely death mitigate anyone's mistakes? Does survival make it okay to laugh again? Will it mean the politician won't lie again? In tough times, must literature be kinder or harsher? Both? Neither? Maybe it can only do what it's always done, Try harder to be truer, knowing truth is always a barbed gift.